Imagine earning $1 million a day. That was the life of Frank Lucas, one of the most notorious gangsters of the 20th century. Born in the rural south of North Carolina, Lucas was a country boy with dreams bigger than the tobacco fields that surrounded him. Seeking a life of greater opportunity, he moved north to Harlem, where he found himself under the wing of the legendary Bumpy Johnson. Bumpy's tutelage was a masterclass in the underworld, a crash course that would shape Lucas into a formidable figure in the world of crime. When Bumpy passed away, Lucas took the reins, but with a twist. He orchestrated a groundbreaking operation during the Vietnam War, smuggling heroin in the coffins of dead American soldiers. This audacious move allowed him to bypass the Italian mafia, creating a lucrative drug empire that raked in a cool $1 million a day. In the blink of an eye, Frank Lucas went from a country boy to a kingpin, raking in $1 million a day at the height of his operation. But every empire, no matter how powerful, is destined to fall. And Frank Lucas's was no exception. In the mid-70s, the walls of Lucas's kingdom began to crumble. Arrested in 1975, Lucas found himself entangled in a web of legal troubles. His conviction was swift, the evidence against him damning. Yet, in a surprising twist, Lucas chose to turn informant. He provided evidence against many of his own, betraying fellow drug dealers and corrupt police officers alike. Post-prison life was a stark contrast to the opulence Lucas once knew. A brief return to drug dealing hinted at a man struggling to leave his past behind. But ultimately, Lucas made the decision to abandon the life of crime. His days of counting millions were replaced with a reality far removed from his past grandeur. From millionaire to informant, Frank Lucas's fall was as dramatic as his rise. In the world of organized crime, Lucas was an anomaly. He was a black man who had managed to outsmart the Italian mafia, a feat few had ever accomplished. Rising from the ashes of Harlem, Lucas broke the mafia's monopoly on the heroin trade in New York. His audacious operation was a masterclass in cunning and tenacity, smuggling pure heroin from the jungles of Southeast Asia right under the noses of the mafia and law enforcement alike. Lucas's empire thrived, much to the chagrin of the Italian mobsters, who couldn't fathom being outwitted by this audacious upstart. They tried time and again to bring him down, to extinguish his influence, but Lucas cleverly evaded their traps, continuing to prosper in the shadows. Denzel Washington's portrayal of Harlem drug lord Frank Lucas in 2007's American Gangster captivated audiences and garnered 2 Oscar nods. However, the film's gritty realism ruffled feathers among some law enforcement officials who disputed its portrayal of events. Frank Lucas, the man who dared to challenge the mafia and lived to tell the tale, will forever be remembered as one of the most audacious figures in the annals of American crime. He died in May 2019 at the age of 88.